Hi, I'm John Landis, host of the Apprenticeship Woodworking series here on YouTube. Hey, when I first started out and was looking to outfit my own shop to start my professional business, I had the advantage of having served an apprenticeship for 3 years in a professional woodworking shop. And so I already knew which tools were necessary, which ones I was going to have to get, and I was even familiar with brands. So I kind of figured out that maybe you guys just wanting to open up your own shop, say in your garage or in your basement or in an apartment somewhere, that you may not really be too clued into what tools you actually need to get. So I thought I would go through my shop and talk about the tools that I have and try to help you out in making decisions about what tools you may want to get. Now, I'm starting today with the table saw because, in my opinion, the table saw is the #1 tool that you're going to want to invest money in and get as you start your woodworking career, whether it's career or hobby, whatever it is, you're going to want to get a table saw. Now, there are about 3 types of table saws that you can get, and each one has its advantages, but what should determine which kind of table saw you get is your budget for sure, where you're going to outfit this shop, whether it's in a garage or a basement or an apartment, and what type of woodworking you do. So if your intention is to build cutting boards or boxes, there's no reason to invest a lot of money into a cabinet saw. They're too big, they're too expensive, and they take up a lot of room, and they're not necessary for what it is you intend to do. But if you intend to build large pieces of furniture, or maybe even try your luck at doing your first kitchen, then you're definitely going to want to invest in a cabinet saw. So the entry-level saw is really the contractor saw. They're typically portable, they're small, they're less expensive, of course. A nice one runs around $600. Now, because they're small, they're portable. The contractors threw them in the backs of the trucks, take them on site, and they do all of their work there. Now, the sort of setback on them being small is that typically they're light, so you can't rip big sheets of plywood on a light saw. They have much smaller tables, and their fence, while it works, it's accurate basically to contractor standards. If you're ripping a 2x4, you don't really care if you're off by a 1/16 or an 1/8 of an inch. On the flip side of that, we have a cabinet saw that we have here in this shop. Now, this one is large, it's heavy, it weighs about 600 pounds, it's expensive, but this is a workhorse. This table saw, not only can we rip lumber, we can cross-cut lumber, we can do tenoning on it, we can do dados on it, we can use miter gauges in the miter slots here to cut miters on boards. We can use a tenoning jig to tenon. So this is really a workhorse of a saw. It's heavy, it's durable, the fence is extremely accurate, and that's what you need when you're building high-end, fine furniture. Now, these cost money. In between there is a hybrid saw, which has some of the advantage of a cabinet saw and some of the advantages of a contractor saw. It's lighter, it's less expensive, but it can't quite do as much, but it may serve your purpose just fine. So whatever you do, whichever kind of saw that you buy, I would recommend that you buy the nicest saw in that particular category. If you have decided you're going to get a contractor saw, spend the money and get the best contractor saw you can get. On the other end of that, if you're going to get a cabinet saw, go ahead and spend the money. They're going to be between $2,500 and $3,500, but this will last your entire career. We've been in business for over 25 years, and this is the original saw that I had, and it's still going great. It's still accurate, and it's still doing everything we need it to do. So go ahead and spend that money. This is the #1 tool that you're going to want to get in your shop. Hey, look for us again. We're going to go through some more tools and give you some more advice on what you need to get. Thanks for watching.